What's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and I'm bringing you guys the MP7, my final MP7 class setup. As you guys probably know, I have recently maxed out my MP7, so this is basically my class, my final setup class for the MP7. As you can see, no secondary because of the nature of what I'm doing. Don't really want to use secondaries, so because of that, I have used the primary wildcard primary gunfighter. You'll see this every single time in every single class. Basically, no secondary and primary gunfighter. And yes, the MP7, as you can see, level is maxed out, and because I have primary gunfighter, the three attachments I like to use with the MP7 is the foregrip, the adjustable stock, and the suppressor. The reason why I have the foregrip and the suppressor on this is because one, the suppressor is really good for keeping you off the radar, obviously. So I can kind of be stealthy if I wanted to, because if I want to go flank people or something like that. The foregrip is there to reduce the vertical recoil that the MP7 suffers. Unlike the Modern Warfare 3 MP7, if you guys have played Modern Warfare 3, the MP7 in Black Ops 2 does have that recoil kick. If you put the foregrip and the suppressor on it, it'll do a lot. It'll basically go a long way to reduce that vertical recoil, but you don't have to. In all honesty, you only need like either the foregrip or the suppressor. It's kind of like the same thing that I said in my MTAR final class setup. So like I said, I'm gonna repeat this now, but you don't really need both suppressor and foregrip. But I'm kind of obsessed with that, so this is what this is what I like to use. Also, the stock. To some people, it may not make sense to put a stock on the MP7 because some machine guns, if you ADS with them, if you ADS with some machine guns, they walk around faster than you would if you would with, like, ADSing with assault rifles or something like that. But I just feel most comfortable being able to walk around while ADSing at full walk speed. So that's why I have the stock on there. And other other attachments I could recommend, you really don't need any sight on the MP7 unless you really hate them for some reason. I feel like the MP7's iron sights are really good, so you don't really need stuff like millimeter scanner unless you kind of tend to be that way. Reflex sight, EOTech, you don't really need any of these, like the target finder or something like that. So personally speaking, I'd stay away from the sights. Other things that might be good, laser sight could be good, but I found, interestingly enough, I found that in my experience did I really say Modern Warfare 3? In my experience in Black Ops 2 so far, having the laser sight actually makes me perform worse because I don't know how to put this, but it feels like having a bigger spread than as opposed to like a tighter spread for assault rifles and submachine guns is worse for me because I don't know. I guess I can't aim very well, and the laser sight actually makes me less accurate in when I'm trying to spray people down. So, but that's only for me. Normally for normal Black Ops 2 players, the laser sight is actually a really good attachment. So you may want to consider putting a laser sight on your MP7 here because it's a machine gun. Having that steady aim kind of feel to your gun may be a good thing. Fast mag is also pretty good because it increases your reload speed So if you really want to use it, then go ahead. I find that the MP7's standard reload speed is fast enough, so I don't use it. But if you feel like use it, then well, there you go. Quickdraw, I mean, it's a submachine gun, so you really don't need quickdraw all that often. You might want FMJ, but I mean, if you're at a range where the damage is that minimal, why are you in that gunfight anyway? It's not really, whatever. Extended mags, it's the thing is that unlike unlike Modern Warfare 3, where if you put extended mags on your MP7, it goes up to 60 bullets. It only goes up to 54 bullets for the MP7 in this game in Black Ops 2. So if you're used to the extended mags MP7 from Modern Warfare 3, don't expect it to be the same because you're only going to start with 54 bullets in your magazine, and is that really worth having? Like, I mean, it's nice having 14 extra rounds, but it already has 40 rounds to begin with, so I don't know if it's really that much of a huge improvement. I mean, at least a 50% increase would have been nice, but I just don't see it, so that's why I don't use it. Anyways, those are the three attachments that I use for MP7. My perks are lightweight, fast hands, and extreme conditioning because this is basically a primary rushers class for me anyway. So lightweight really gets me help get around the map really fast to objectives, and because I play a lot of hardpoint, a lot of kill confirmed. A lot of demolition, stuff like that. So yeah, having lightweight really helps me get around the map. Also, lightweight helps me I think it's other yeah, you don't take any fall damage. So it's really useful for me because whenever I'm in a situation where I need to get out of somewhere really quick, and the only way to do that is to like jump off a really high ledge, then I can just do that really easily and not have to worry about killing myself on my way down. So that's why I have lightweight. Fast hands because I'm usually in close quarter situations with the MP7, so being able to toss my concussions and my grenades really fast really helps out a lot. And extreme conditioning just basically stacks with lightweight, and that I can run around the map really fast and really quickly. So, and that. Some people, you might be asking why, ooh, voice crack, you might be asking why, why is your lethal not a Semtex? Because having a Semtex is a more, sensible option for like a really close quarters gunfight, really close quarters class like this. The reason for that is because Semtex, even though it's a really good lethal option, the reason why I chose the grenade on this class over the MP7 is because when I'm playing objectives, I really like to cook my nades and then throw them in, because the Semtex, it detonates faster than the grenade, but if you cook the grenade and then you let it fly, then it basically detonates faster, depending on obviously how long you cook the grenade. So in that sense, that's why I carry the grenade around with me. And also I try going for like off spawn nade kills, like when you spawn, you look in the sky, toss a nade or something like that, and hope you get someone. That's why I have the grenade, because because another thing about the Semtex is that if you're in a close quarter situation and you're like people are firing at you, you're probably not going to be very your mental concentration probably will be decreased to the point where you probably won't think about using your Semtex. So the grenade, because of the fact that you need to know when to use it, makes basically I get to use I get to have more use out of it. In other words, I hope you guys can follow that, but that's why I had the grenade on my MP7 class as opposed to the Semtex. And as usual, the concussion is my favorite tactical grenade. I can see other tactical nades being or tacticals equipment being useful, but I don't really know. I haven't really tried anything else out. So concussion is my go-to tactical, and that's about it. Anyways, this has been the final MP7 class setup for my Road to Master series on Black Ops 2. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hacks! Hacks!